Hello, you may notice that Tom is not joining me today. And that's because we are doing that thing that I mentioned that he said not to mention because you guys wouldn't understand, which is I build half a thing and then he decorates the rest of the thing. I think this has been done several times before by other people, so yeah, my bad. The Vampires game pack, yes, that's what it was. The Vampires game pack came out recently, and I may not have had something up on the first day, but at least I'm not several months late with it, so we're gonna do something related to that for the first challenge. Challenge? Sure, we can call it that. But yes, so then he gets to decorate this lovely creation without knowing what I intended for it to be, even though I think it's pretty obvious, but my next idea is quite different. I'm gonna be building the next few, I think. I think he'd rather decorate for now, but hopefully he will build one soon. The only thing he's built is the first thing that we built together that unfortunately we lost when my game just died. I don't know. But yeah, so my next idea is something really retro themed, inspired, like you'll see, but the hint is basically like retro 50s to 70s kind of thing. Kind of music related. I don't know yet if I want it to be a nightclub or a diner, but I will decide that before Tom decorates it, because then it's just more interesting to see what he thought it was in comparison to what I thought it was. Living life in the fast lane, obviously. But yeah, so going to the Vampire game pack. It's pretty cool. I really like the furniture that came with it, because I never got spooky stuff. Spooky stuff pack. I'm so confused between game and stuff packs. Basically game packs add more stuff than stuff packs, because stuff packs only bring you stuff, but game packs bring you game related things along with stuff, and that was the worst explanation ever, and you probably all knew anyway, so I didn't need it to tell. Oh my god, I can't speak. This is why it's easier to have someone with me. That's why Tom's forced to do it. Did I even say hi? Hello, by the way. I think I did. Oh, I don't know, it's too late now. That's awkward. But yeah, so Vampire Stuff Pack. I did actually I started to do a review, you know, that I was going to upload, and then I realised that I only recorded the audio and not the video, and then I just got really demoralised. And I was like, I'll just build a house. It's fine. So that's what we're doing now, but I really do like the stuff that came with it. I just got derailed and started talking about something else, didn't I? But I was saying, yeah, I started recording a thing, but then it didn't work out. But yeah, the clothes that came with it are really cute. I love all the hairs, especially the like almost Sailor Moon buns, but like next level Sailor Moon buns. Like, this isn't my final form Sailor Moon buns. Those are pretty intense and I like them. I really like the one with the triangular fringe thing. Yes, that thing. I gave my first vampire girl that. That was really cute. I've not played with her too much. All I've done with her is make everyone hate her, because I want her to want that, because she is self-destructive and hates other people, but later she'll find out that it's only because she doesn't like herself. Okay. And it's gonna end like the Evangelion ending, like congratulations. That whole thing. Yeah, it's all planned out. Then I made another full vampire family, and that didn't go very well, because I may have tons and tons. I just looked at Tom, he is dancing. Hi Tom. He can't hear me, but he's dancing and smiling. What are we talking about? No, yeah, I made a big vampire family, and like I said, although I have hundreds, an embarrassing amount of hours in this godforsaken game, I don't have that much playtime in it with Sims, because I just like building. I think the highest played Sims I have were my detective that I lost when my game killed itself, and Michi, my city Sim, and she's really cute and I love her. Other than that, yeah, so I made this big family. There was a mum and a dad, really typical stuff I guess. 2 toddlers, because toddlers are adorable, and I don't like kids in real life, but in a game it's like, oh! So yeah, 2 toddlers, mum and dad, a grandma, and the sister of the mum. Basically within an hour and a half of playing, 3 of them died, which was the father, the sister, and the grandmother, so that's pretty devastating. I guess I'm really negligent. At least I didn't let the toddlers die, right? Yeah. Awesome. I'm terrible. I can't, like, just... I'm bad at a lot of games, but when you can honestly say, I'm bad at The Sims, because, like, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Because a lot of people actually actively try to kill Sims, and it takes a long time to do, and I somehow kill the family of Sims that I made within an hour, and I didn't want to. So that's quite pathetic, really. Speaking of being bad at games, though, I play Overwatch a ton, way too much, because it's just easy to hop in and out of. Even though I should be playing The Witch 2, because I left off on a point where, like, I don't know why I stopped. I just finished this dark hospital kind of quest, except it wasn't what I expected. It was way better because I didn't expect it, and I'm not sure I made the right choice in the end. It doesn't feel like there's a really definitive right choice. Spoiler alert, I let the remaining spirit kill the dudes who did the bad thing, because they were awful, and I went out and I was like, should I tell them? Do they deserve to die? And then I don't know if this is kind of cheating, but I did tell the 2 dudes, like, oh, the spirit down there wants to kill you. He wants to eat your souls or something. And they were like, oh, you can't let him do that. You're a witcher, right? You can just, like, mess with him, give him the hearts of, like, a pig or something. He won't notice that. And I was like, uh-huh, yeah. And then I was like, oh, I can't do that. He won't believe me for one thing. And these guys, if that was the first thing they thought of, then they probably don't. They don't regret it. They don't deserve to live. Come with me, fellas. We're going down to hell. And that's what happened. They died pretty awfully. How did we get on to discussing this? I guess it's kind of morbidly... a morbid conversation kind of related to vampires. Not really. This is supposed to be a pretty PG game, right? What is this game's rating? Probably is PG or something. I'm sure of it. I didn't own like a proper definitive Sims game until this one. I shared my cousins growing up. Like, I go over to his house and we play The Sims, and I can't remember what we did in it because we didn't play much Sims. We normally were at my grand's and we stole his older brother's console and played like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 a lot, Mario Sunshine, Halo. We completed Halo on his older brother's account, and so we got kicked out of his brother's room for a long time. It was worth it. It was worth it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 is a really good game, by the way. You can, for some reason, you could make your own tracks, and you could just put down a tile. You could put down tiles of lava, acid, and water, and they all killed you in the same amount of time and in the same way. He would just kind of drown in whatever liquid substance he was in. Really weird. Really weird. Sorry, I just started reminiscing about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. This isn't it, by the way, actually. I'm sponsored by Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Go buy it. I'm joking, I'm not, obviously. Like, who even am I? No one, that's who. Except an awesome skater. No, not at all. Okay, this is getting embarrassing when I'm talking about myself. That's a chimney, by the way, that weird thing jutting out right there that we're putting triangles on top of. Because for some reason you can't see it in the video now, but it wasn't entirely covered, and I was like, well, we can't have that. That's just not right. Even though, well, chimneys are open, aren't they? That's why chimney sweeps existed and all that terrible stuff. Yeah. Why didn't we need to get like a Victorian pack, and so we can make children be chimney sweepers? That wouldn't work, would it? What I want most of all is really just more sport, like yeah, sports careers, athlete things, and like it'd be so awesome if they introduced schools and you could pick like a sports club for your child to join. I've talked about this before though, so I'm gonna stop. I had so much trouble with the roofs on this one. I'm not good at roofs in general, I don't think, but because I tried to angle this house really oddly, like it's quite you know, a bit old and run down. It wasn't made properly the first time, like the structure was a bit off. I wanted it to look just kind of wonky. And it's just a bit hard for me because I'm not very good at it. I should have maybe I should have built this in the night time and it would have suited it better, but I like building everything. I built it in the evening and it wasn't too dark, but I like building everything in afternoon when it's brightest. Maybe it's just my terrible, terrible eyesight. But yeah, my next idea is going to be like a retro diner thing, but it's not going to look like a diner. It's not going to be obvious it's a diner. That's it, if I can pull it off anyway. I think I was talking about something else a minute ago and I just started talking about an unrelated topic and now I don't know what I was saying. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at talking. Please forgive. I think I was saying something about playing Overwatch. Anyway, well, I didn't have a good day on Overwatch the other day. I actually won a lot though, that's the thing. I think we're coming to an end here. I don't normally recognise when it's near the end, but I think we're nearly there. This did actually go through quite a bit more of outward building stuff, but it was more touching it up, putting windows on. I've not included that, I don't think, because it just took up a lot of time and it was all the same sort of thing, and me thinking, is this window really nice here? I don't know. Maybe this one that's really similar. Actually, we're not too close to the end. That's okay, I can ramble a bit more. Fantastic. I'm sure you appreciate that. I hope I'm not too close to the mic. Normally it's in between Tom and me. But right now it's right in front of me. But I tend to talk really quietly, so maybe that's for the— I don't know. I'm sorry. I have a terrible voice for recording as well. Absolutely awful. Some people tell me I sound really posh, right? Like, once I was walking near where I live, like 10 minutes away, and some dudes stopped me to ask for directions, and then one said, "Where are you from?" And I was like, here? And he was like, "Yeah, but where?" Like, from Oxford or something. I was like, "No, like literally here." Like, I was born down the road sort of thing. And he's like, "Oh, you sound really posh." I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I have an awful voice. I'm not posh, by the way. But I guess it helps to sound that way. Yeah, this is what my interiors always look like, super messy. And you may have noticed that the way I build is weird. Like, I have a shape in mind. And so sometimes I want to do the top floor first, because it makes it easier to see what the bottom floor should look like. That made no sense, but it did to me. Yeah, this building's a really odd shape. I'm not sure if I like it, but I spent quite a while on it because I'm a slow builder, so I didn't really want to go delete it. But it's okay, like I said, I have something else in mind for the next one, which is a bit more interesting. It's kind of like that train cafe thing that I made, but it's not a train. It's a thing. It's a building that looks like another thing. Does that make sense? Like, on the gallery the other day someone put up a daycare centre thingy, which is really cute, and it was like, it was made out of, they made it look like it was a stack of blocks. It was really cute. Like, I love stuff like that. I initially actually found that on the Sims 4 forums, because they have contests, and so novices can enter as well. There's like 3 tiers: novice, which is, it's called intermediate, not novice. Calm down, Malik. Random reference, my bad. And then there's intermediate and advanced, I believe. I've only ever entered one. I don't think I won, because I probably would be bragging about it. But yeah, so that's a good way to get into it, and they give you critiques as well, I've seen, so that might really help if you're new to building. It would have helped me a lot when I started out, and maybe then I wouldn't have such odd, dumb habits with it, and I would do everything a lot more neatly. I also built an abandoned, haunted hospital, but I didn't record it because I thought it looked awful, but I did put it up on the gallery anyway. I think I did. I have to check that before I put this up. But I made it into a nightclub because I figured, you know, teens would like to frequent that sort of area because teens are weird. But you can make it whatever you want. If you want just a haunted generic lot, that's cool. It's just an abandoned hospital with secrets underground. Very cool. I tried to make it look like a Fallout abandoned building. What other games do you guys like to play a lot anyway, other than Sims? I think Fallout is one of my favourite games, along with Dragon Age Origins, specifically Origins. Obviously Pokemon. Pokemon Sun and Moon I was really disappointed by though. I have a lot of reasons, but let's not get into it. Let's not get into it. The Witcher one was really good. The Witcher 2 is clunky at times, and I'm having some trouble against stuff that I really shouldn't have trouble with, but I'm just, like I said, not much good at anything. But that's alright, because look at me, I can build houses in The Sims, sort of. Yeah, I was torn between going for like a pastel goth sort of look and just full-on gothic Victorian. I don't quite know what I did. I wanted it to look kind of witchy. And I sort of built this in mind for a sim. That's also a good thing, like building something in mind specifically for a sim and not just generically, because I think someone else has said this before in a video. It's good to have someone in mind for you to be building for, and then it makes it a bit less generic, because you're like, oh, this sim would really like this here. Yeah, you know what I mean. I wish we had more retro stuff, so that I could build more like Fallout type builds, you know, 50s throwbacks, retro diners. That'd be really cool. I do love the arcade machine though, like, oh my god, best item. I think that's my favourite item, I'm not sure. What are your favourite items? Wow, cringy question right there. Well done, Catherine. Oh wow, do we pick this black for the roof or this one? Let's push the boat out and maybe make a couple white. Oh, that might be a bit too ostentatious. Maybe not. Maybe we should make another one of those black. Yeah, that looks right. But wait, are those the right tiles? Does that blue door stand out too much? Let's save and think about it next time. Yeah, so I'll see you next time for Tom's part. Bye bye.